Anyway, Robin Williams, hottest act, right? And he was demanding between $6 and $10 million for a movie, which, equates to what, 20 to 40 million now these days?
Yeah, and keep in mind that's just for voice acting.
Yeah.
There's no makeup, costumes, sets, locations, no travel, or nothing substantial. No like site travel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy.
So the filmmakers said, "Look, we want to use you," and animated the Genie to some of Williams' stand-up routines, which was smart because now you got the character of what he looks like, sending it to the person of what he's supposed to sound like. This is what we want you to do. Williams thought that was so funny, he accepted the role for basic SAG pay, which is around $75,000, only if two conditions were met. His name and image were not used in marketing of the movie, and his character does not take up no more than 25% of marketing materials.
I'm blown away by that, because I guess the word of mouth spread.
Yeah.
Solely, because basically what that is, without going too far off, he basically pulled Foo Fighters. Like when Dave Grohl released the first Foo Fighters album, he did not disclose who he was or that he was from Nirvana. He just put out an album called Foo Fighters and people started buying it. And then eventually he's like, dropped the veil. It's like, okay, it's me, Dave Grohl. And we were like, yay! And then we watched him make music for decades and it was amazing.
Yes.
So yeah, it was kind of the same thing. We talked about this last week. We were talking about deals. I wonder if that was free and clear, like the Jeff Daniels deal. It was similar, was it not?
Oh yeah. And Jeff Daniels got 50 grand. So Robin Williams got 75 grand. So they got, for 125 grand, you've got, two really, really talented artists in your movie.
Wow.
All you've got to do is push one to the side and act like you don't want him, or renege on all your promises that you made after the recording is done. Because that's what Disney did. See,
okay,
what happened was the test screenings had positive results, so they used the Genie scenes in the trailer and all the promotional materials. They made him 25% of the poster, like they said, but they made all the other characters smaller around him.
So a perspective slant.
Yes.
So he's huge.
But they couldn't mention Robin Williams by name, so they just said the actor cast as the Genie. And
they worked within the confines of that contract. I gotta say,
that's malicious compliance to a T right there.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put that, man. I'm gonna tattoo that on my knuckles now. I like that.
Williams was not happy. He was apoplectic and refused to work ever again with Disney if Jeff Katzenberg was the head of the studio.
Wow. So boom, that was it.
Yep. So this led to Dan Castellaneta being cast as the Genie in sequels, and Robin Williams vowed never to work with Disney again. He did. He worked on the sequel. But just think of how many movies missed out on Robin Williams.
How many we missed out on that, dude. Like,
definitely. Because
yeah, totally. Probably at least a handful, I'd argue.
I mean, he'd have done great in A Bug's Life.
I mean, Robin Williams is so versatile, dude. Like, you could have put him in anything. I mean, you could have made him Darkwing Duck and he would make it work. Like, it's British, like South American, like, I mean, whatever. Like, he's just like a chameleon, just incredible.